CData Arc is a no-code B2B integration platform, perfect for automating transactions between suppliers or manufacturers and their retailers and logistics partners. Arc provides a flexible workflow canvas and a set of tools that allow you to connect, integrate, and automate your enterprise data. As a supplier or manufacturer, you have critical partnerships with retailers that purchase your goods. Arc ensures that transactions with your business partners are automated, so there's no slowdown from manual data entry or risk of human error. Arc also seamlessly integrates your external transactions with your internal data ecosystem, like your accounting platform, your ERP system, your inventory management solution, and more. To see how this works, let's take a look at one of Arc's free sample flows that is particularly relevant for suppliers and manufacturers. Our sample flows are provided along with a free fully functional trial so that you can hit the ground running with your own data integration workflows. Now this flow has two parts. First, we receive an EDI purchase order and integrate it into our SQL Server-based backend. The second half uses the SQL Server data to generate outbound EDI invoices that reflect the purchase orders that we've received. Don't worry if you're using a backend that isn't based on SQL Server, as this is just one specific example. With this flow in place, we can ensure that anytime our retail partners want to purchase our goods, we can automatically invoke our backend processes and send out the appropriate invoice response. So let's briefly step through each half of this flow. First, this AS2 connector has a few simple connection parameters for my retail partner, their AS2 ID, their URL, and their digital security certificate. With these settings in place, Arc is always listening for inbound EDI documents to process via this flow. When received, EDI documents are passed along to this X12 connector, which validates the EDI and translates it into XML for further processing. Then, this XML map connector converts the EDI structure into a structure appropriate for inserting into SQL Server. Note that this XML map connector provides a visual drag-and-drop designer for mapping your EDI to your backend, so that all you need to do is to drag elements from the left onto the corresponding SQL columns on the right. As you can see, our sample flows come prepackaged with a typical mapping already configured. After the mapping, the data is passed along to the SQL Server connector to perform an insert, so that now the data sent to us from our trading partner is inserted into our backend system. The second half of this flow has a similar setup, but in reverse. The SQL Server connector pulls data from our backend that we can use to generate invoices for the purchase orders that we've received. The XML map connector converts this data into the structure of an EDI document, using the same visual drag-and-drop approach from before. The X12 connector translates the mapped data into an actual EDI file and applies the necessary EDI message headers. And finally, the AS2 connector sends out the invoice to our retail partner. All of these steps are fully automated, so that whenever EDI messages are received, they are automatically inserted into our backend. Similarly, we can automate a polling schedule to check for new and updated data in our backend to automatically generate outbound EDI invoices. In addition to being fully automated, each step in this process is designed to be easy to use and accessible to all of the data professionals in your organization. B2B connections are established in Arc with a few simple connection parameters. EDI translation is automatic, and XML mapping is a simple matter of dragging and dropping corresponding elements. Your full business use case may involve more EDI documents or different backend systems, but the same principles from our free sample flows are applicable to more complex use cases. Using our sample flows as a powerful starting point, you can easily build out your own custom workflows. And that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. And as always, you can find more resources at arc.cdata.com.